Welcome everyone, this is Masters Joke, also Masters Joke 75 on Instagram. So today I'm opening up the HK-87 assassin droid from Ahsoka. It's one of my favourite figures in the vintage collection and the retro collection. I really rate this figure. I'm looking forward to opening him to see if he does have that little kind of section on his back where he can potentially hold a gun on his back, similar to the battle droids from Star Wars Episode 1, which you can see on the left-hand side. But I don't think he will, because he doesn't even come with a gun, and I think that's disappointing. It doesn't matter that the figure in the series didn't actually use their gun, but the gun would have been behind their cape, sat on their back. It would have been. So that's disappointing, because the red guy, he did come with a gun, and I've got the red guy. I've got the red guy just here, and I think he's great. He let's get him into focus. The red HK-87 assassin droid. He gives me Black Hole vibes. You know, you remember Disney's Black Hole, the droids in that show, in that movie, and I really like that movie. I don't know, I've just got those vibes. His red isn't as bright like a Sith Trooper to give me Flash Gordon vibes, but yeah, I really rate these. I really rate these figures, and the red guy, he comes with the Electro Spear as well. But I've given that to my retro collection figure, which if I'm careful, he's there. I don't know if you heard that. His gun, trying to get into focus. It doesn't want to go into focus. There we go. So he's holding the spear, because I think it looks pretty cool. His gun's just fallen off. I don't know if you heard that in the background, but his gun just sits on the back like the battle droid. So there's a little kind of groove, and I don't think the red one has the... Oh no, he does. Yeah, so the red one has the groove on the back. So I'm sure... So the red one's got the groove on the back, so I'm sure it's the same body sculpt. So this newer version will have it as well. But you almost kind of think, well, what is the point? What is the point if he doesn't even come with a gun? And little things like that do kind of frustrate me with Hasbro, that they kind of, why would you give it to one figure and not the other? I don't know, but we'll have a look. So I'll get rid of these guys, put them down here. So this is one of the figures that I picked up from Amazon, and I think he was I've been wanting him for ages. As soon as he came out, I wanted him, but £16.99. Let Your Eyes Be a Guide. It's too much money. That's why I've kind of stepped back from the vintage collection, because it's just too expensive. But when they've got a little deal here and there, or it's a figure I really like, I'll pick it up. And I was treating myself, because you need to treat yourself from time to time. So he was like 11. I think he was like £11, and I love the back of the card. But he is VC330. I've not even read this on the back. So, according to the back of the card, assassins by design, the HK-87 droids are loyal to Morgan Elsbeth, and I love Morgan Elsbeth. She's like a fantastic figure in the vintage collection. I wouldn't mind getting her in the Black Series. I really liked her. I really liked her in Ahsoka and The Mandalorian. And yeah, brilliant figure, just missing an accessory. They should have given her something, even if they gave her that the green sword, the power sword from the witches, or even like Mando's spear. You know, she needed something, and that's another grumble I've got with Hasbro. But she had soft goods, brilliant figure. I think she's £5 in lame at the moment. Also, Morgan Elsbeth, the actress, because I think she was at Celebration. She was at Celebration in London. Was it 2023? Her godfather is Bruce Lee. So I know she's into martial arts and stuff, but her godfather's Bruce Lee. Who knew? But yeah, look at that. Yeah, shall I finish reading that? Yeah. Loyal to Morgan Elsbeth, have served her as tireless bodyguards and enforcers. Yeah, really, really nice figures. I love the back of these vintage collection cards, and this is what they need to start doing on the retro collection. Something a bit special. I like his pose. I like the way he stood like that. I'm going to try and achieve that. Obviously, it doesn't work with Stormtroopers, Chuffy Fire. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this, right? So what did we say? So it's VC330. Lovely, lovely thick card as well for the card back. Beautiful image. I mean, it's superimposed. Beautiful image on there. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to open this. But, you know, there's only... I mean, this cheers me up. I don't know if it cheers you up. It cheers me up. There's only one way to open these Star Wars retro collection and vintage collection. I think I did my first... Is it Yord? Jedi Knight Yord. I didn't open them up like it was Christmas 1985, and I think that's why my series for the Acolyte has kind of it's just gone down a pan. Just no one watches it. I'm sure it's because I didn't open that first figure like it was Christmas 1985. But I'm going to open up all future retro and vintage collection figures like it was Christmas 1985. So let's do this. Right, so there he is in his bubble tray. I think he looks great. I honestly think he looks great. He's got soft goods on there as well, which I think was also missing from the retro collection version. I think they should have done something basic, but they should have done some soft goods for the retro collection figure. But I love the retro collection. It's going from strength to strength, in my opinion. But it does look really good, so I'm going to get him out of the bubble tray and we'll have a proper look. Right, so here he is. And I honestly think it's a stunning figure. You know, it's exactly the same sculpt as the original red release. It's got decent articulation. And it's got the soft goods, which I think is important. Not a bad. It's not thick, but it's not a bad piece of material on the back there. There seems to be, I don't know if you can see that, on his back seems to be a little bit of discolorization. I don't know what that is. Is that? Do you know? It looks like, I don't know if that's part of the actual design. I don't think it is. If I'm honest, it looks like mould. It looks like mould on his on it just above his backpack. But I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. But as you can see, there's a place for his gun to go on, and they never gave him a gun. And I think that is really short-sighted of Hasbro, because I want a gun now. I want a gun to go on his back. So that's poor. That is poor. Because this is such a great figure, and I just love his I just love the head sculpt with that kind of red. I don't know if you can see that, the actual red kind of almost like Knight Rider, like kit of Knight Rider. The red on his visor. Such a great figure. Just let down because he doesn't have a gun. And it's not like he was any cheaper than the red version. But yeah, well happy. I love the colours. It's like the burgundy and the cream and the grey. And as I mentioned, I love this figure so much. That's why I've got it in retro and I've got it in black series as well. So it's really, really nice. And as I mentioned, it's got the spear, which we've seen before in a previous release. And I would have liked to have given that to my retro collection figure, but obviously he won't have a weapon. So yeah, I'm well pleased with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set him up, try and put him in a pose, and we'll take a proper look at him, and I'll kind of compare him with the red guy and the retro collection version. So I thought I'd stand him in tentative 4 because he's quite a dark figure. But honestly, I'm really, really impressed by him. I think it's just a great figure. He looks really great with the red guy, the leader. As I said, I bought 2 of them. They're £11. Let Your Eyes Be Your Guide from Amazon, and they came in perfect condition. One of my figures even came with bubble wrap. I've never seen bubble wrap from Amazon, and the box, it didn't, none of the contents in the box moved. I couldn't believe it. I mean, you've got to give Amazon 10 out of 10 for that package. I've never had anything like it. Each and every figure was in really, really good condition. So yeah, I'd never take a chance. As I always say, I only order from Amazon if I'm buying to open, so you're never going to be disappointed that way. But yeah, great figure. So I've got 2 of these guys. I've just noticed the paint, the silver paint application on his chest as well. I didn't notice that before. I don't know if you can, see that on there. So he's got, I'm trying to get him into focus. Yeah, he's got a nice silver sheen on there. And that's a really, really good figure. The only thing is, I mean, normally it would be a 10 out of 10 figure any day of the week. But I don't think it's a 10 out of 10 figure because he doesn't come with a gun. He needs to come with a gun. Even though you didn't see the gun, I don't think you saw the gun in the Ahsoka series. The fact that he's got his cloak and he's got a place to keep his weapon, I imagine there would be a weapon underneath his cloak, a gun. So I don't like that. I really don't like that from Hasbro. That's a cost cutting exercise in my opinion. So for that reason and that reason alone, although this is a fantastic figure, I'm only going to give him 9 out of 10. But that doesn't take anything away from the actual figure itself. It's just great. And then here's my Morgan Elsbeth, who I still rate as she ain't going to stand up now. I've just taken her out of my Navarro Cantina. Oh, there you go. I still rate her as a fantastic figure. Lovely soft goods. Just a beautiful face sculpt on there. Currently £5. I think I spent £5 on her in Lame's closing down sale in St Evanage. But yeah, she's £5 at Lame. I think the retro collection is £5 as well. Obviously that's a more basic figure, but they're still great figures. I gave her 10 out of 10 as well. Definitely worth picking up if you're into the Ahsoka series. And then I've got my retro collection guy there as well. He's on a stand, so he's a little bit taller. And then there's one of the guys with a gun. But anyway, that is the end of the video. Honestly, highly recommended. I'm so glad that I spotted the HK-87 at a reduced price, because as I said, I saw no deals. I saw no deals in London whatsoever, and I think it's the first time that I would have gone down to like London, the Disney store and Forbidden Planet, where there's so much stuff there. I mean, there's so much I could have bought and came away with nothing, but I still fancy, I mean, that Transformers shop at Battersea Power Station was rubbish, but I still fancy that Transformers Optimus Prime G1 reissue. I really still fancy that. And the Knight Rider Transformer. And I still fancy the Book of Boba Fett Jabba's throne room. I was talking to Chuffy Futter about it, because he's got one at the weekend. But my concern is that I don't want to buy something that's just going to end up in the loft because I've got no room for it. And that's what happened during the pandemic, when I was banned from America and Disney, because I was due to fly out to Florida on the 31st of March 2020. That all got cancelled. And during I can't remember what year it was. During the pandemic, I bought the Millennium Falcon, the Galaxy's Edge Millennium Falcon vintage collection. I bought it from the Disney store online, or it was called Shop Disney at the time, and a couple of figures as well. And I love it, but I've never opened it. I've never opened it because I've got no room for it. I've got no room for it at all, and I just don't want to have it. I don't want to open it and just stick it in the loft with all my other stuff. So it's just boxed, and it's in the Hasbro shipper box as well. And it's sad. I'd love to just get it down and open it now and have a play with it. Honestly, I would. And that's what's kind of putting me off picking up the actual Book of Boba Fett throne room, because I would absolutely love it. But this HK-87, absolutely fantastic. Let your eyes be your guide. It's gone up in price again on Amazon, so don't even bother looking on there, but highly recommended. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. Also helps the channel. Poor Morgan, she's out of focus now. Yeah, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.